Hey, I'm Coach Marcilina Grayer, and I got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. 𝐦𝐨𝐫𝐿 go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
KT, I love that intro, baby. Let's keep it rolling. SLT Nation, welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow, rising stars, real people, real conversation, and real inspirational stories with amazing people who are living out their big dreams. And today, we gonna take you out of the gray area, ladies and gentlemen. We got a rising star out in Utah. That's right. They getting buckets out there in Utah. We're going to put y'all on game today. Head basketball coach, assistant athletic director, and I mean, just salty, just changing the focus, shifting the culture. We got Marcilina Grayer in the building. How you doing today, coach?
Good. And after that intro, I felt like I was about to go play. I was watching it
it's game time, baby. Bruins, stand up, Bruins. Let's go. It is y'all moment to shine. We're finna shine some light on Salt Lake Community College right here today. Before we get to that amazing story, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, Mr. Yeet himself. I'm rocking alongside of my brother from another mother, the head coach, the guru, KT. How you doing, KT?
Man, you know what, man? Before this show, I actually got a good workout in. Coach, I think she'll appreciate that, being a bodybuilder or whatever. But yeah, I'm doing good, B. Jones. Let's go.
Well, Kevin, I would be remiss if I did not mention, shout out to Coach Peay, because this is a nominations video. And also shout out to Coach Nestle. This thing is coming full circle, Kevin. We've been working hard for 2 years, and we are finally getting to see the fruits of our labor come to fruition. And seeing all these amazing things.
Real quick. Let me stop you. Coach Peay. Text me your address again. I'm pretty sure I got it. I got to send you a gift card, a car.
I was about to say, come check,
plane ticket, something, because you keep blessing us with all these wonderful guests. Thank you so much, Coach.
Give her your show check, Kevin, because she is basically doing your job for you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Bruin Nation, we first and foremost want to welcome you guys to the show. We thank y'all so much for checking out our little podcast, right? Everybody, you could have been anywhere else. There's a million sports shows, but we appreciate you coming and checking us out. But we need to ask a small favor of you, Utah, West Jordan. We know y'all out there rocking and grooving and moving. We need y'all to show us some love and to help us keep this amazing momentum in 2022 going, and we need y'all to smash that subscribe button on the count of 3 in Sports Life Talk tradition. Coach, can we lock them down? Can we give them 94 feet of hell right now and get them all to just bing, hit that, smash that subscribe button?
Let's do it.
Y'all heard Coach, so you best to do it. 1, 2, 3. Boom! Hey, welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. That's right, Kevin and I, we don't do fans, we don't do followers, we do family members, and you are now officially a family member. Go check out over 185 episodes of You Got Next in our archives, all access granted for you because you just made that decision to support us. So thank you so much. But Coach Grayer, it's that moment of truth. Hey, when you was out there getting buckets, you were second team all-state, out there running the state, doing amazing things. I want you to feel that pressure right now, all right? Because we're about to put you in a pressure pipe type of environment. Coach Grayer, welcome to the Sports Life Talk initiation.
Thank you. And thank you for having me. I'm super excited.
All right, Coach, initiate you into the SLT family. You got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Ooh, top 5. I'll have to say 𝐥𝐤𝐤's up there. Drake. I love her for my R&B music. Alicia Keys is always going to be a top favorite. And I would have to say Joe
Oh my gosh, Joe is dope. So many
Joe,
a young man.
Yes.
Joe, yes, Joe.
Sing a Joe song, Kevin. Which
I wanna know.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, Joe used to go. Coach Gray ain't old enough to know nothing about no Joe. She 30 under 30.
I got an old soul.
Kevin, how many we giving her? How many you giving her, Kevin?
Joe and Alicia Keys. Give a 3 for me. Give me a 3.
There it is.
And the reason I said 3, B. Jones, because Carl Thomas, Dave Hollister, and I think Joe are coming out with their own super album. So be on the lookout for that.
Kevin, I might have to give her one more because @Cole is in my top 5. So
go ahead. We just give it out freely. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. I like @Cole too.
All right. So who are some of your favorite sports teams?
Gosh, I mean, for me, it's mostly basketball. Football's Raiders. I'm a Raiders fan through and through. Got to stick with them regardless. Basketball, I like Boston. Loves the Celtics. I like obviously Golden State because we have a SLC alum that plays for Golden State. He's now being somewhere else now, but he played there, so I gotta be there for Golden State. That's Gary Payton Jr. second.
Oh, he's in Portland.
Yeah, now, but he was at.
Yeah, that's right. He was in Golden State, KT.
Yeah, got him a championship.
No, I'm saying she said he went somewhere else. He went to Portland. That's what I was just saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep. So those are probably my top ones right now. So wherever he goes, I'm following him just because he's a Bruin. I gotta represent.
Yeah, he's a dog. I would love for him to come to Dallas.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
For sure.
Yeah. But we got the other guy from Golden State. The last name started with a T something. I don't know how to say his name. All right. So who is your favorite superhero and why?
My favorite superhero. Dang, I'd have to say what's her name? The Halle Berry played her, and she was like Frozen.
Storm.
Yes, Storm. I had to do her, but she was.
Hey, now Halle Berry actually get to count for 2 superheroes because she was Catwoman and she was Storm.
Yeah.
Man, that's the one
I was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my dreams too, Halle Berry. I'm so glad you mentioned her. I forgot. Okay, you said Storm. All right, Storm. Since every good superhero needs their own theme music, what would your theme song be?
That's hard. Because I'm an R&B lover, but Storm isn't an R&B, it wouldn't be an R&B song.
Quiet Storm by my Mobb Deep.
Alicia Keys, this girl on fire. I mean, she can do
it could definitely be that.
Alicia Keys. That's a good one, Carol. I like that one.
We'd have to do that, probably.
Alicia Keys is a no, and I like. All right, Coach. So on behalf of SLT Nation, I want to welcome you to our family. B. Jones. Go ahead and take it away, brother.
Well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and throw this caveat in. First and foremost, welcome to the show, Coach Gray. It's funny she said Storm because she actually played for the Red Storm, and she led them to their first ever tournament or their West Region appearance. So shout out to Dixie State because Coach actually put some buckets up for y'all. So it's funny that you chose Storm because you have been Storm. You know what I'm saying? But Coach, welcome to the show. We are so excited to have you. I mean, God, I look back over the course of the last couple of years, and I sit here with you in front of us, and I just get all worked up and I get excited because you are literally and exemplifies exactly what we are trying to do. And your story is it's so necessary, right? And because you out of a place in what is that? Daybreak, Utah. I've never even heard of Daybreak, Utah, but yet you've lived and thrived and you've actually promoted your career all the way up to a head coach. So let's go back to Daybreak though. Let's go back. So tell us what it's like growing up in Daybreak, Utah.
So I actually moved to Daybreak. It's like 10 minutes. That's where I'm residing now. But I actually grew up in West Jordan. So you guys did have it right there before I made you change it.
Okay.
But the West Jordan area, it's like the west side of Salt Lake City. I was one of 5 Black kids in my school. So I grew up around mostly white people. I am half white. My mom's white. My dad's Black. But that was definitely, an eye-opener growing up there. But that's who made me who I am. I loved it. I then came and became a Bruin. I was really better at track than I was basketball, but basketball is just hard to get away from. I love the team aspect of it and what it teaches you. So I stuck with that. Came here, played 2 years, and then went to Dixie. It's now called, I think, Utah Tech now. They changed the name.
Oh, okay, they changed the name?
Yeah, to Utah Tech. So went there for 2 years, and then now I'm back.
Well, I want to touch on that track because I know you used to coach some track. I probably won't dip into that too much, but it's funny because I was having this debate, and me and Kevin, we talk to coaches all the time. And one of the key questions we ask is like, how do we get women's basketball to get to that next level? And in that debate and in that conversation, it come to find out like girls just don't naturally draw to basketball, right? Girls will rather play volleyball first, or they'll rather do track and field. So when it comes to basketball, it's kind of like almost that third or fourth selection, along with like maybe a softball or something. But you actually played in a lot of different sports. So what made basketball stand out for you? That magnetism, right? That I love this game, and what made you fall in love with it?
Yeah, gosh, for me, my mom was a coach, so I was always in the gym with her. She was always coaching, so that got me around it really early. As far as basketball, she also played softball, but I was too scared of that ball coming at you too quick, and then people get hit and you get to walk. No, I'm not trying to get hit to walk. So I just kind of stayed away from that a little bit. But for basketball, I feel like it's the unity, the sisterhood that it brings as far as the group of girls that you're with day in, day out, the bond that you get. Most of the memories, like it's not even on the court that I really remember, it's off the court stuff, or like right before practice or during practice, little funny things that may have happened. But I guess more so it was the bond that held me together. And then the game itself, obviously it gets strategic, and I'm a very strategic thinker when it comes to the game. But it would have to just be the bond and the team atmosphere of basketball that I love so much compared to, track and cross country that's more individualized.
Well, let's talk about SLC, because you not only coach at SLC. I stole that from you because when you said it, I was like, that's pretty dope. That's what they call it, SLC. All right, so now you coach at SLC, but you used to play for SLC, so that's kind of a rare bond. We don't get. I don't know, Kevin. Have we seen that with a lot to where the players are actually coaching or the head coach at the university they went to? I know they may have coached as an assistant, but becoming a head coach is kind of rare. So to walk us through that journey of like when you got buckets, can you still get buckets first and foremost? Because you look like you're in shape. You're a bodybuilder.
Yeah, I know. I'm still working out. I was never a big offensive type player. I was more defensive. I like to get up in you, make you go where I want you to go. So can I still do that? Yes, I will take any one of my girls today. But I think that's the dog in me. That's never gonna
Coach, you see he over here quiet. He quiet as a church mouse with somebody.
Wait till you just offer the challenge. Go ahead, issue the challenge, B. Jones. Go ahead.
He love talking with somebody, they got to wrap their knees up after practice and stuff. Kevin love to talk to them, coach. So you told your ACL in 98? Okay, let me get to talking. But now somebody
no, I'm not going to do that. Go back and watch 180 episodes and see how much B. Jones is making this up.
No, I'm not making this up. Kevin be talking off stage, coach. I'm just trying to let you know. So you can still body or somebody. Hey, like, look, hey, you want this? You think you could get 20 a night? Come get it right now, right?
Well, coach, I don't want any of it. Okay, I'm letting you know now. I'm sorry. I don't want any. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, but tell us a little bit about your playing days at SLC, and then how did you transition that into actually becoming a part of the SLC coaching staff?
Okay, so playing wise, I was here for 2 years. My first year I actually walked on because I wasn't as good as in basketball, but that's not really, she didn't have an offer for me. The head coach at the time, her name is Betsy Speckitor. And she's a Hall of Fame coach now, but she's retired. But so then I told her I'd prove myself and I'm going to walk on for that semester. And I got my scholarship the next semester just due to work. And the next year she offered me again. I loved it throughout all that. She's like, you're going to be a coach one day. Like, I just know it. I then went to Dixie. Once I graduated there, I tried to come back on here. So I contacted her, but at the JUCO realm, we only get one full-time assistant here at least.
Right.
So she didn't have that open yet. So that's why I then went to California to Feather River. I thought I was going to Cali. I'm like, oh, I'm going to Cali. But
knows how to party.
It was a one road in and out. I love that city for giving me, the chance and the ability to get it on my resume, because that's the biggest thing coming out of college is everyone wants experience. So I was there for the year, and then the head coach, Betsy, contacted me and said that the job opened. So I came back, and then I was her assistant for 6 years, and then she retired, and then now I've been the head. I'm going on my 4th year now.
And I'm just going to tell y'all straight up, Sports Life Talk Nation, go follow her at Marcilina Grayer on Twitter. Yeah. But go check out her SLCC profile. Like, her team has went bananas. Like this SLCC program, like y'all don't know about them, but you should know about them. Y'all have been dominant for about a 10-year run, and you participated in this dominance on the court, and now you're actually coaching it and taking this team to a whole nother level. That's like crazy to me. What do you think the secret sauce is there at SLCC? Why are you guys such winners?
Gosh, for us, I think it's just the culture that we built, what SLCC stands for, and the culture, the type of kids we bring in. But then also, money doesn't hurt. We got some good money behind us just because of how big our college is. We have 61,000 students as a junior college.
That's pretty good. Really? Yeah.
Yes. We have a ton of students, 61,000. We have 10 campuses. We're building our 11th right now in the Salt Lake Valley. But all of our athletes are on the one campus, but we're a commuter college. So we have a ton of students, which means we get a lot of backing on the athletic side as far as funding. So that helps us get players that we need. But a lot of people don't really know that.
Yeah, I might go and log in and get that online degree from SLCC. KT Alum student. Be one of the many alum now. Oh man, so let's talk a little bit. I want to get back on the job a little bit because once again we trailblazers here. I've never seen the head basketball coach and assistant athletic director, especially at a university, a community college that size, right? Yeah. So the reason I want to talk about that is because we had a kid on our show, and I'm telling you, Coach Grayer almost brought me to tears. I had to do everything I can to keep my professionalism. The dude just could not get information the way he needed. He missed a year, maybe 2 years from not having the eligibility criteria. Y'all go check out his show. I'm not going to saturate this show with that. But bottom line is that's a major part of what you do is help these kids get eligible. Have you seen a lot of kids really truly not understand what the recruiting process is about and how to make sure they maintain their eligibility so they don't have snafus where they end up having to go a different route to a different type of school in order to come back to actually get their eligibility in play?
Yeah, for sure. I think that a lot of it is just untouched area for a lot of, athletes either coming out of high school or even athletes that are out of Division I or Division II and they decide they want to transfer down. No one really knows the rules and regulations behind it. So I've seen a lot that we've had to kind of deal with or manipulate to usually help, but usually we can always find a way to make it work. I haven't ran into many cases where it couldn't work. But yeah, there's just a lot of not knowing, and like parents don't know, especially if it's parents that haven't played before, haven't gone through the college recruiting process. They just have no idea what to tell their kids. And it's just about knowing the right people to get the right information.
Now, Coach, you're the assistant athletic director. I would have had you be the recruiting coordinator myself because your presentation is incredible. You polished. You love what you do. You're passionate about the kids. So, hey, have you ever thought about being a recruiting coordinator, getting out there and hitting them streets like that? Or
I don't know. To be completely honest with you, nowadays with the generation of recruiting, I'm not like a BSer. I'm very white and black. There's no gray. I kind of tell it what it is, and either this is a fit for you or it's not. But I'm not gonna BS with you, play this little back and forth hee hee ha ha game. So for me, I would prefer not to be a recruiter. To ask you every day, how you doing, your favorite subject. I just want to get to know you as a person and see if we're going to be a great fit, because it's all about fit, as a person and how I am as a person, how I am as a coach. So I'd rather kind of stay away from that realm, but I know I'm going to have to get more into it eventually.
Yeah, I was about to say you the head coach. So, I know you meeting these young ladies and you walking them through campus. So what is your interaction like as you in the recruiting process right now? They coming in your office as the last part. They done the tour. They saw the locker room. They took their photos, and now they coming to sit down with Coach Grayer.
Yeah, well, for me, I'm a realist. So I kind of just ask them, what's your goal? The JUCO route is to get the kids to the next level. So my first biggest thing is, what's your goal moving forward? Because I want to know, do you have aspirations to move forward, or are you just trying to just come and see how it is? Because then I let them know this isn't the program for you if that's what you're trying to do. We want goals and we're going to reach those goals, and I'll help them get there for those. But I kind of just tell them where I see them at on the team, what I like about their game, what I feel like I can help them get better at that will just help them when they move forward. And then it's up to them if they like it or not. If it's something, I'm not going to, shoot the shit with them. I'll laugh with them, but it's not going to be this, just happy-go-lucky flowers little meeting. Like, I'm going to be real with you, and hopefully you like my realness, because that's what I want from a coach. That's kind of where I'm at. When it comes to internationals, I'm I recruit them the whole time.
Yo, I was gonna tell you, your genetic makeup of your team is spectacular. I don't know why I'm just gonna be real, Sports Life Talk Nation. I thought I was gonna click on there. I thought I was gonna see a bunch of white kids playing. All of a sudden, I saw the first person, Trinity Jones, straight out of Manville, Texas. I'm like, whoa, that's a sister. She out here, and I know Manville can go. Let me tell y'all, she went to Shadow Creek, so I know she can ball. And then I started looking. I saw Mali, I saw Australia, I saw Switzerland. I'm like, man, she got a team from like all these countries around the world chose to go to Utah. Now, how'd you pull that off, Coach Grayer?
Gosh, well, especially with the internationals and then out of the state, sometimes like the U.S. kids that are out of the state, it's hard to get them to come here. Especially when they hear Utah, they just think of straight LDS. So it's like I have to get them to, buy into me and buy into just meeting me and my staff and feel more comfortable. Then once they come on a visit, it's way different than what you would think.
Right.
When you think of Utah, you're thinking completely different. You're just thinking of white everywhere.
Yep.
Nothing to do, but it's actually gorgeous. The mountains are beautiful. There's so much to do out here than what people would think. So once I can get them out here, then usually I can seal it, especially with our facilities and stuff that we have. But just talking to them, they're kind of like, Coach, to be real, I don't know if Utah's the place for me.
Yeah.
But then when it comes to internationals, the internationals, they don't know. They don't really know about the states. So for me, the biggest thing is, it's kind of like a motherly type figure, because I couldn't imagine sending my kid across the world and not being able to go there on the drop of a dime, if something was happening to them. So it's mostly about making them feel comfortable knowing that I'm going to take care of them and that we get them moved on, we get them graduated, because I love the international side of play. I just love bringing all different cultures, walks of life on one team to open up, each other's eyes to see different parts of how other people grow up and stuff they go through. So that's really why I like to dibble and dabble from everywhere that I can.
Well, I tell you what, if you're international, you watching this show, don't go to Los Angeles, California. Don't go to New York. Don't go to New Orleans, Louisiana. Go to Utah. I'm telling y'all right now, there might be a couple of other cities that you can make it, but some of these cities ain't. Hey, listen, that ain't what you want. Kevin, how much time I got, man? Because I got a couple more questions. I know we running short on time.
And we'll go to championship round. Go ahead.
All right. Now, Coach, look. We real here. You told us we was on the books. You told us, hey, you open book. You got to look, right? You now, and then I look at this and I'm like, she a foodie? But yeah, she a bodybuilder. I know it's a lot of guys on here like, what's going on? Like, what I got to do to holler at Coach Grayer? So I'm just saying, tell me, how are you eating good but a bodybuilder? Because me and Kevin are the exact. I'm eating good. I'm eating Kevin fries when we go out and eat because he won't finish his food. And
they had too much salt on the video.
Coach, so tell us about this. I'm a foodie by day, but I'm a bodybuilder by night, or vice versa, however that works. Tell us a little about that.
Gosh. Well, because I love food. I love carbs. Any carb, I love it.
Me too.
Breads, chips. I'm eating all that. But I do believe there's discipline. And that's where with sports and with athletics, you kind of gain the discipline. But then bodybuilding's have me keep it through my adult life, with trying to reach certain goals, but still knowing that I can still indulge here and there. But it's just about how much I indulge and how long I'm indulging for. So, I mean, that's kind of, I've always been into fitness, but I work out to eat, basically.
You pay the bill, huh? You like, hey, I know I'm finna go smash this hamburger, so I'm finna go ahead and do these leg day. Get this leg day on there. That's what's up. That's what's up. And I got a rat on you because you put it. Now, listen, ladies, this is not B Jones just throwing her business out there. This is stuff that she put out. A reality TV fan, Coach.
I am. I love it.
What's your show? Like Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
No, I don't really like. I don't.
Okay, good. Because I tried to watch that with my daughter, and I couldn't make it 30 minutes. Now, don't get me wrong, Kardashians are beautiful girls, but I mean, just fruitless, soulless. I could not. I almost lost myself.
No, I love. I've been big on. Have you seen Ready to Love?
No, I hadn't seen that.
Ready to Love. You need to watch that. It's like,
is it on Netflix?
No, it's on TV. It's not. It's ABC.
Okay, Ready to Love. I'm gonna have to check that one out with the missus. I'm gonna have to check that one out.
I always watch all those seasons. I love like the Bachelor and Bachelorettes. I like those.
Now Coach, you not married?
No, I'm not married.
And you watching these shows? Oh my God, it's gonna be rough on y'all, bro.
But B. Jones, we do know about Flavor of Love. We know about
Flavor of Love.
That was hilarious.
I saw Blind Love on Netflix, KT. It was pretty good.
Oh, I like that too. That's different. Like when they go in a little pause and they can't see each other.
Yes. I saw that one.
I feel like that's real. And for me too, because it's like as a coach, your brain's always about, coaching or what you didn't do or certain players you need to talk to or like certain situations in the game that just replays over and over and over. So when I can get into a reality show that I like, it's like my mind can shut off for that.
Decompress.
25 minutes.
Yep.
Exactly. And then I can get back to it because moving from an assistant to a head, like I knew it was going to be stressful and people say, it's completely different, but you don't really know it till you do it, and then you jump in there and it's just the amount is like night and day different of like pressure and stress and just rethinking of and even double guessing yourself. Like, did I do that right? Should I do this? Should I do that? It's crazy. So your mind just never shuts off. Man. So the reality TV, that little drama that I can get.
I ain't mad at you. We all got our little guilty pleasures in life. And I tell you what, I cut you off. You was about to say Last Chance U. I'm right there with you on Last Chance U. It don't get no better than Last Chance U. I wish we had some more time, but Kevin, I'm gonna turn it over to you, man. I know you want to close this thing out with a couple more questions.
Real quick,
go ahead.
Before you end that about Last Chance U, I want them to do a women's series so come on, Last Chance U, do a women's series, and Salt Lake is the place with all these internationals, all these different ethnicities. We can do it for you. So and
then y'all got the winning pedigree too. So it's expectation. It's a massive amount of support. I agree. I'm advocating for Last Chance U SLCC with Coach Grayer and her kids. That'll be super dope. All right, Kevin. It's that time, man.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, Coach Grayer, welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show where Kevin and I, we getting aggressive. I'm finna body him down in the paint, and you are now officially calling all the shots. Have you ever played a game called Would You Rather before?
Yes.
All right, so the rules are very simple, family. Both hosts will present to Coach Grayer an option. She selects one of those options. That host will gain a point. First host to get 2 points, or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. And we take this very serious, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't wear this blue and white for nothing. Brewers, stand up. Let's go. Here we go. Round number 1, Kevin is the defending champion.
I wish I had my blue so I can represent too. All right, Coach, would you rather coach a player that went to the WNBA and during their Hall of Fame speech, they credit you for their success, or
would you rather coach a player that ends up becoming a coach and says, hey, I was motivated and inspired by Coach Grayer, and they end up having success and winning the ring?
Coach a player.
Coach a player that becomes a coach, or coach a player that goes to the WNBA?
It becomes a coach.
Sound like money for me, KT. That's 1 point for the mouth of the South. All right, round number 2. Would you rather have Nike pay for an elite basketball camp in which you get to travel around the country, educating and influencing kids to get out and play basketball, traveling around the world, influencing and educating kids to get out and play basketball, or
would you rather Nike give you your own clothing line where the proceeds go to a scholarship in your name?
Ooh, I'm a huge Nike fan, so I'd have to do the Nike give me a scholarship.
Dang.
Nike give me money, yeah.
You see how he did you, Coach? You see how he did you. That dirty child.
God. All right. Man, I thought it was over.
I thought it was over too.
I thought it was over. I said she gonna get to travel the world. Oh my gosh, she get to go around the country try to find her bachelor. You know what I'm saying? God, dog. All right.
So would you rather host your own cooking show where you interview athletes and celebrities while eating at their favorite places to eat in their hometowns, or
I'm done. All right, or host a YouTube basketball pickup series where you get to interview professional athletes, NBA and WNBAers, while playing basketball in the gyms that they grew up in?
Ooh. Well, I don't like to cook. I am a foodie, but I don't like to cook, so I'd have to do B.
Upset!
You didn't have to cook though. Somebody else can go cook for y'all, Coach.
Yeah!
No, I said you gonna eat at their favorite places. I said they were in
Upset City.
B. Jones, hold up before you get all excited.
Upset City.
I said while eating at their favorite places to eat in their hometown.
Yes. I thought it was like both. Like I get to cook and eat at their place.
No, you don't have to eat. I mean, cook. You
It's
just
Kevin. You can't manipulate the answer. She
No,
answered.
you've done it before. You've done this
She
before.
answered. She
She didn't
wants to go
understand
play
the
against
question all
Kevin
the way.
Durant. She want to play against Kevin
No.
Durant, D Wade,
She
and
thought
the
she had
gyms
to
that they
cook.
grew
You
up
know,
in
you gonna
and
go
meet
to
these
the place.
people.
No, you and I think you got to hook on this one.
You get to go meet Sylvia Fowles. You get to go meet Sylvia
Hey,
Fowles
she
in the
did.
gym and talk to Sylvia.
All-Star game.
Yeah, she wilding. And guess what, Coach Grayer? After you and Sylvia get some buckets, y'all do this amazing interview. Y'all can go eat at her restaurant of choice.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, because she didn't
I'm
understand.
back
You
on
get
top.
to Jones. Nice try.
I'm back on time.
It's an asterisk, SLT Nation. We're putting an asterisk next to this.
Oh no, sir. Y'all
leave
leave it in
me
the
that
comments.
last episode.
Leave in the comments if y'all feel like that deserves an asterisk.
Coach, I'm just messing with you. But go ahead, Big Jones.
All right, Coach. The title of the show is Sports Life Talks. You got next. Everybody want to know. You rose to the top. You at your alumni school, but you're still you're a young commodity, Coach. There's a lot of future ahead of you. You tell us, what does the future hold for Coach Grayer?
I think really just right now, whatever comes to me, I'm not in a big hurry to leave here. I'm not planning on staying here my whole career. That's for sure. But it's kind of, I'm not in a rush. Whatever's meant to be will be, I feel like. I do want to become an AD at some point to have that on my resume, but I'm not done coaching, not even close. So we'll just see what comes next, I guess.
All
right, Coach. So do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Ooh. Or is this for who I'm nominating, or is this just shout outs in general?
Yeah, just shout outs in general.
Wow. Well, all my family, shout out to all them, to the SLCC family, shout out to them, all the alumni, all the currents, all the comers, the newcomers. Shout out to my great coaching network that I've created over the years, with all the people that we've met, especially the Final Four. Shout out to the Final Fours, and it's back on compared to last year with the whole break. I feel like we were all dying. And especially with our Black Coaches Union, shout out to them and everything they've been doing. Yeah, that's all to say.
Okay, we got to get tapped in with that Black Coaches Union, man.
Yeah, we do. But Final Four is here in Dallas, B. Jones, so we got to do it. We got to do it.
Coach Grayer, you coming to Dallas next spring?
Dallas
we go
the first time I came from a Final Four a few years back, and I loved it. And I was like, ooh, that's the first time I went to Dallas, and I loved it. So I'm definitely going again.
Well, just know that wild out, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call in that Monday. All right, this is a part of the show where you get a chance to call out the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. I told them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you giving your game ball to?
I would have to give it to Ryan McAdams. Ryan McAdams, he's out of UA Fort Smith. He just went there. I think this is his second year, maybe. He was at New Mexico State before and just got the head job here at Fort Smith. Great guy. Love him. Great mentor. So that's what I have to shout out for next.
All right, Coach Ryan, you on the clock with Coach Grayer. Hey, your energy, your vibe, it is off the charts. It is off the meter. I'm gonna do this one special for you, Coach Grayer. You get the SLT rose today. All right. Yes. So, hey, you got next. Thank you for joining our show, Sports Life Talk Nation. Oops, we did it again. That's right. We gonna keep bringing y'all heat. We gonna keep bringing y'all bangers. We promise. We made this commitment 2 years ago, and we still rocking and we still riding. So come on and ride with us and join on this fantastic voyage with KT and I. This is your second opportunity. If you didn't believe us at the beginning, you say, hey, I'm gonna make them earn it. I hope we earned it. Smash that subscribe button. Come on and join us and keep rocking with us, because all it takes is you to share a story like this with a friend of yours. Because guess what? Every young lady ain't all state. Everybody ain't gonna have a career on the hardwood. They need to find out that, hey, even if you got a specialty like being a big, right, or being a defender, there's a future for you in this game. So share the story, because somebody needs to hear it. And come hang out with Kevin and I. We go live Wednesday nights, every Wednesday at 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. We stream on YouTube and Twitter. If you do smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, you'll be notified. I don't know, Kevin. I'm feeling kind of bullish. Right now, I'm giving out slick SLCC Sports Life Talk t-shirts. Y'all go to our IG page at Sports Life Talk. Tag in 5 friends. Leave us your name, your address, and your shirt size. We're going to send you over one of these t-shirts just because we just got a printing machine. All right. So, Kevin, what am I missing? What am I missing, KT?
All right, so there's nothing more valuable to give someone than your time. So I want to thank you for watching this amazing episode. So make sure, like you said, like B. Jones said, hit that subscribe button. Follow us at Sports Life Talk on all our other social media pages. Coach Grayer, thank you so much for rocking with us. Whatever you need, please let us know.
Yes, thank you guys so much. I'm very appreciative. So
all right, Coach Grayer, last question. What's your favorite meal? What's your go-to meal? We're going to close with this.
Go-to meal.
You a foodie now. Come on.
I am. I love sushi. I have to say sushi.
There it is. Sushi. Sports Life Talk Nation. We love y'all. Stay safe. Be blessed. Respect each other and love one another because together we are better, and keep dreaming big because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
See, what's crazy is I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rinse repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next. Just a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this. Yeah. Sports Life, talking this.